Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tardis Zone live on this Monday evening. Yes, it's Monday. The weekend is officially over. Nice to see you all here. Of course, just before I started, the live chat on the side here went, so I'll have to put the pop up chat up in a few minutes. Remember, taking user phone calls tonight. Also, I'd like to give a special shout out to Unknown 289, who has been creating little opening titles for me videos. Um, Unfortunately, I tried to add it onto this live stream before I actually went live, and I can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it from the other videos that I do. So it'll be used all the time, but it'll also promote the fact that we do a live show and do live phone-ins. And I have to say, there's been a good reaction to them, very positive reaction. And I have to say, the Irish one, personally speaking, both are great, right? We said that both are great, but I have to admit the Irish one is absolutely fantastic. I love it. I even love the Teddy with the leprechaun hat on and the beard. So I want to say thank you very much, because I know a lot of hard work would have went into that. And seriously, thank you very much, Unknown 289. That was very, very nice of you. Also today, I did an hour and 15 minutes, I think, interview with Tardis Films. Um, it was great chat. It was actually nice catching up. We didn't limit it to Doctor. There was hardly any Doctor Who talk in the conversation. Actually, we spoke briefly about Batman. We spoke a bit about Spider-Man. Obviously, why he's made the changes to the channel. He's also explained that he'll still be doing Doctor Who videos, but he wants to do more reviews and stuff like that. And you know what? Good luck to him. I mean, talking to him today, he obviously has a clear vision of what his channel wants to be. It was an interesting conversation. It was actually a nice and relaxed conversation. So I hope you will enjoy that tomorrow. That premieres tomorrow. I think I have that premiere for 4 o'clock tomorrow UK time. So have a look out for that as well. What else? Cheryl just told me before we came on that they're going to be doing a Splash remake with a Merman. Channing Tatum. Right. Now I know we all joke around about, oh, they're taking all the male roles, right? We should take all the female roles. But come on. Really? No, I'm sorry. I'm not down. No. Number one, I don't even like Channing Tatum as an actor. I think the only movie that I actually did like him in was the one where he played. I think he wanted to become. What's the guy? No, not what's the ones with the ones that protect the president? What are they called? Yeah, he wants to become a Secret Service agent. I think he's a trainee or something, and the White House gets taken over, and his daughter is kidnapped or something by terrorists. And it's a good movie. He's actually good in that. But Merman Splash, no, I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. Obviously, Christopher Eccleston's comments have caused quite controversy with the fandom. He has been quoted as to say that that the Doctor should be called. I think this was obviously when he left. I think he said the Doctor should become a woman. His comments haven't went down too well, obviously. And I mean, you look at the kind of people that be coming out, Pierce Brosnan as well, talking about a female Bond. Look, it's getting ridiculous at this stage. I don't want a male Splash movie. I'm sorry, right? Now, the one with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah is not the greatest movie either, anyway. But it's okay. Tom Hanks is in it, and I like Tom Hanks, and I have to admit she's quite lovely. And when I was a kid watching it, I of course, like looking at her, she was quite attractive. So like, you know, that was a bonus. But the story itself is quite shit. So I mean, the fact that, and look, you know the way they're gonna do it, right? It's gonna be full of all these male bloody jokes and stuff, right? And it's just gonna be so lowbrow comedy, because that's what he'll do. Channing Tatum, I'm being honest with you, I don't like him. Don't like him. He was in that movie. What was it? He was in that movie. This is the end with Seth Rogen, the one that he made, and I think he's a gimp in that.
Apparently, people are having background issues.
Yeah, the live stream has been playing up, because before it came on, it said the stream was offline. That's why the live chat went. So people are having, this stream seems to be a bit of a bogey one tonight. We've got the same issues that we've had the last couple of weeks, and then it went back to normal again. Now it's started again. I think YouTube have changed back, or they've rectified the whole verification thing. So maybe that's what's wrong. Maybe wherever you are in the world, you're going to have stream issues. It hasn't come up that I've lost any signal yet at the moment, but I have lost the live chat. I will go into the live chat now. I'll do the pop-up chat, see who's on, give this usual shout outs, and we see who we have with us tonight. It takes a few seconds on this for a reason. Let me see. Everything seems to be grand there. Right. So let's bring it all the way back up to the top. So we have Michelle, Gary, Blue Bonnet, Hoovian, Yvette, John. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I hate when it does that. Oh, yeah. We've got Daniel here as well. We've got John Guggen. We've got the Dr. AC. Welcome. Extra Spice, Mikey, Unknown 289, as I just spoke about. Well done, mate. Peter Davison. Dane is here as well. Welcome. Did I say Daniel? I'll say Daniel again, just in case I missed you, Daniel. Crusader. I did hear, yeah, that was another thing. So we will discuss that tonight if people want to discuss it. So someone obviously suggested that Gandalf should become a woman, and obviously it has blown all over. A couple of the big YouTubers have picked up on it, and it really has caught fire. It's actually ridiculous. It's getting out of hand now. Yvette is here as well. I'm sorry if you're having issues. I'm okay my end, and I'll just have to continue and see how far it goes. Hopefully it doesn't go off like the last ones, because I'll be really annoyed about that. Blue Bonnet Hoovian. Gary is here as well. I did say Renee, yeah. What? Yeah, I did. That was the first name I mentioned.
No, I think you got it wrong.
So that's everybody. So that's everybody. So I'll be taking these our calls tonight. So there's plenty to discuss. Obviously, if there's stuff that you want to talk about, you know what to do. Just come on and say whatever you want to say. The Emmys were last night. Obviously, I don't think there was any Doctor Who in it anyway. I don't even think they went past the nomination stage. But a bit of connecting news to James Bond. So obviously Phoebe Waller, wherever her name is, I don't know how many Emmys she ended up winning, but when I last checked, she had 2 Emmys. Obviously the writer of Fleabag, and I think she was what's that other show she produced? She won it for that as well. And Line of Duty or something, wasn't it? So she had 2 there. And this is the woman that Daniel Craig are in to basically write the script for the new Bond movie, and we have heard what's going to be happening in that movie. When are you going to gender swap this show with Cheryl hosting and Noel doing the log? That's a good one, Gary. I like that one. Yeah, Daniel, my friend. You're on the list every night, buddy. You don't have to even ask. The only time you don't want to come on is when you tell us you don't want to come on. But you're on the list every night, so you don't have to worry about coming on. You will be brought on. Stephen is here. Stephen has popped in. I suppose, Stephen, you'll want to come on tonight. I haven't had you on in a while. I know you're fuming right now, and I'd like to hear what you have to say, because I have to agree with you. I wasn't a fan of Lord of the Rings when they first came out, and then it was only when I got older I became a fan. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I know it's only a suggestion right now, but we know what happens with suggestions. The media grab onto it, and then it just spreads like wildfire. And then they start talking about it. And then what happens then is then they start pushing that. And then, of course, then the natural reaction is then all the other YouTubers then are going to talk about it and say the reasons why it's wrong. And I agree. It's absolutely ridiculous. This whole bloody gender swap thing is getting out of hand. And it needs to stop. Let me see. All those awards are just Hollywood patting itself on the back and telling itself how great it is, says Gary. I agree, Gary. Looking forward to Angry Stevens rant. No, looking forward to Wednesday's EFL Cup. 8 p.m. is Man United versus Rochdale. Yeah, that's when I'm thinking of launching the Manchester United. It's called the Irish Red Devil. I was going to put a video up and probably get yourself and Daniel on, because you use two guys and whoever else it actually is. I'll just actually mention this briefly. I am going to be doing one, a football one for anybody that's into football. And we're going to be we're going to be talking about obviously the teams that we all support, but also other teams, and so I want to do a football one. So if you are up for that, Daniel, obviously, Extra Spice, Mikey, I think Paul's a Man U fan, and if there's others there, more than welcome to come on. So yeah, let me see. Blue Bonnie Hoovian is here. Welcome. Am I missing the whole conversation there? I must be.
You mean the Gary's thing?
Yeah.
Because I was saying, the Emmys have gone to total shit.
Yeah.
When Jenny McCarthy is doing the correspondence because of her, her show, whatever. And so we're just going there.
I am a Liverpool fan. You don't mind? No, I don't. Look, Liverpool aren't going to win out, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah. Right. Let me see. Actually, where is my notebook?
The notebook I'm not allowed to touch.
The notebook of hell. The notebook that seems to cause an awful lot of problems.
The notebook I'm not allowed to use anymore.
No, because you put names in, I put names in, and then...
but I put them on the actual date. You just write them willy-nilly on there.
And she's leaving me little messages as well. Look at this.
When did I write that?
I don't know. I just had a look and it's like, woo. Right, so we're on a Monday. Right. So Yeah, when I say football, I mean soccer for any of our American friends out there. It's a soccer channel. Um, no, well here's the thing, Daniel. Right, you go to Celtic Park, right? Do watch our match, watch our game. When you're watching it, if you can, I know you can't really because you're in the stadium and you're all excited. But if afterwards, then if you can remember obviously everything that happened in the game or the key points, and you can come on and do an analysis of the Celtic game, whoever they're playing, and obviously I'll do one for the Manchester United and Rochdale game because that'll be on the TV, and we can have a discussion about that. Right. So let's bring Daniel on. We might as well get started. Stephen, are you coming on tonight? I just want to know if you're coming on tonight.
Is Ted in his house?
Actually, Ted is in his house. That's very unusual for him.
What's he doing?
Noel, when will we be able to send money in via the live or via the chat, like the big live chat streams? Oh, that doesn't happen until I reach 1,000 subscribers, but then the channel has to be, goes through a process and you have to wait a couple of days to see if you're accepted. So yeah, 1,000 subscribers apparently is what it is. So yeah. But thanks for the thought, man. I appreciate that. Right. I don't know. Oh yeah, it'd be good if we did this. Hold on. Now, roses are red, the Tardis is blue. Right. I'll just give Daniel a thumbs up there just to see if he is available. And he is. Of course Daniel's available. We love when Daniel comes on. That's why I want Daniel to be part of my football channel as well, actually. And then if he sets his own one up, then we can then be on each other's channels all the time. Be good. Gary says, I won't send him money when the stream is monetized. I'll just send in dog food. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Oh, God, how many times?
Wow, that is so loud.
Yeah, hold on. There. We got it. There we go.
Hi, Will. How are you tonight?
I'm not too bad, Daniel. How are you?
I'm not too bad.
What would you like to talk about, mate? What would you like to talk about tonight?
Obviously the whole situation with Grant becoming a possibly becoming a woman. I think that's the most ridiculous ideal I've ever heard. I'm not against. I'm against all this gender swapping shite, and for anybody thinking this is a good idea, go and drink a piss or go and get sectioned.
No, I agree with you. It's absolutely getting ridiculous now. I mean, I know it's only a suggestion, But we know what happens when something is suggested nowadays. I mean, it was the same thing. If you remember around, I'll just link this to Doctor Who a little bit. If you remember when Donna became the Doctor Donna, then everybody in the media then start talking about the possibility of a female doctor, and then it snowballed from there. So it's then I don't know, it's getting ridiculous now.
Yeah, you see, I was in a pretty good mood up until I heard I know it's a rarity me being in a good mood, but hey ho, we'll just go with. But yeah, and is all this going to stop, though, basically, because it's really starting to piss me off, and that trilogy is an absolute classic in my personal opinion. Now, I've come on here before and I've spoken about how much I enjoy them movies, and for that, and hearing about that just totally pisses me off and makes me angry.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the movies. I have to say now, I've admitted this. When they first came out, I wasn't a fan. I thought they were boring. I was uninterested. It wasn't the kind of thing that interested me at the time. I have to be honest. It wasn't the type of movie that I was interested at the time. But when I got a little bit, obviously years later, then as I said this. I got bored one day, and my brother. The story is they're actually on my PlayStation 3, and I still have my PlayStation 3 there. Actually, Man of Steel and all is on it. Actually, Prometheus. I have a good few movies on it, but these were the extended cuts of these movies, and I watched all of them that day. And I tell you, I love them. This is just ridiculous, man. You thought he's one of the main characters. It's symbolism. You know what's happening. It's symbolism.
And the actor does a really good job as him. I don't even want to think about those movies getting remade. Piss off, they're a classic, and I don't want to see them being remade, because as I say, they bring me joy as it is, and there's not a lot to get cheery about in the moment in time when it comes to movies and TV. Leave them alone, you bunch of assholes.
No, I agree with you. I think Cheryl said today, what was it you said was being remade? Scarface, which I knew about, which is ridiculous. Why would you remake two classic movies? It was remade already with Al Pacino. Why would you want to remake it again? Leave it alone. Classic movie. Where else? We know Splash is being remade. They already did a reboot of Overboard. When does all this madness stop with remakes as well?
I tell you what, this is Hollywood. It's attempt at desperation. How stupid can you get? And for anybody considering supporting the possibility of that trilogy and Lord of the Rings being remade, please go and get yourself. Please go and get yourself sectioned, or I'll come to wherever you stay. Me and no, I'll come to wherever you stay, drag you out your house, and then drag you to the nearest mental hospital and get you sectioned ourselves if you're not going to do it.
I tell you, there needs to be some sort of fucking sanity squad sent out there, all right, to drag all these nutcases out and put them into a mental institution. I'm telling you, it's getting ridiculous. It's actually getting ridiculous.
And by the way, can I just say as well, it's good to see that you are there going to set up a football channel as well. So, so all the best, and I'll try and support it as much as possible, like I can do with this current channel. Now, unfortunately, I can't come on Wednesday night because we'll be busy. We'll be busy anking Partick for Issel in the Betfred Cup. So basically, I won't be able to come on because I'll be watching my team. I'll be watching my team dominate once again.
Yeah.
Basically, so yeah. But yeah, I'll support the channel in any way I can.
Well, I tell you what, if you want to come on Thursday, I'll tell you what. See, the football channel won't be on the same nights as the obviously this one, and they'll be pre-record videos. No, I'll do them in the room. That's no problem. Cheryl is already going mad now because I'm talking.
I'll definitely come on and Thursday night and we'll talk about how our teams have actually on in the matches. But I'm telling you right now, there's no part of me that actually thinks my team's going out to Partick Thistle because they're at the bottom of the second division for Christ's sake, and me here at the top of the division. So yeah, it should be 5-0, easy meat, 5-0.
I love it, Daniel. I love it. What was I going to say? So the female go back to this whole female Gandalf thing for a minute, because this everybody's talking about this at the moment, and I want to get as many people's opinions on it, and I know how you feel about it now. But I mean, if this I heard now, and I don't know how true it was, but I heard Tolkien's estate had something in writing that said that they couldn't do this. Now,
I can't remember. Didn't you not discuss this with Trek? Because it come up in your conversation with Trek in a brief sort of way.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right. I think it is in that. I'll have to go back now and try get that clip up again. Actually, thanks for reminding me. I forgot about that.
Because I've got a pretty good memory, as you've probably seen. So like, if anybody you forget what you've said or whatever, I'll basically remind, just because I'm basically a diary of information. So yeah.
Good man. I mean, where does this stop, Daniel?
I would say if they touch one of the rings, then Hollywood is dead, because that's one of the last franchises to remain untouched. If they touch Back to the Future and obviously the Lord of the Rings, then Hollywood is basically screwed, and basically there's no hope for it, because every franchise and TV and movies and all that have been destroyed. And I'm sorry if I'm getting overly passionate again, but it's pissing me off. How many more years have we got to put up with this pish?
I know that Daniel. Do you know what? I've just gotten to this stage now where every decision or every announcement that they make about a new TV show, of an old TV show that we love, and we see how they're going to murder it. I just laugh now. I think that's all you can do, because I mean, we can complain that they're just not going. Look, as I said, and a few YouTubers have said it as well.
Yeah,
It always takes one movie or someone to do something that
yeah,
changes all this again, right?
yeah.
Has that moment obviously hasn't arrived yet. People are saying it was supposed to be the Joker movie, but I don't know because the SJW and the woke
Um,
journalists are having a field day.
but I hope to kind of ice to happen soon because how much longer have we got to put up with this? It's just shite and propaganda all the time, and you've got all these actresses, like I've said before, like that arrogant bitch Tessa Thompson, that other arrogant bitch Brie Larson, and basically the Woody bitch is destroying up to her. Now, unfortunately, I can't say it's all to do with Jodie Whittaker. It's to do with that backbench MP, Chris Abnell.
Oh man. Yeah, I agree. No, look, I agree with you with Chris Chibnall. It is, and I've said
Yeah,
this, and I've tried to kind of steer away the anger from Jodie Whittaker because, you
yeah,
know, at the end of the day, okay, we know what she did, and we don't have to keep repeating it.
yeah,
But Chris Chibnall is the one that hired her. Chris Chibnall's the one that got these writers, assembled these writers, and Chris
yeah.
Chibnall is the one that produced that pile of crap. So
Yep.
the hate should go towards Chris Chibnall.
And by the way, right, I enjoyed um the very first Ghostbusters movie, but you see, I've not went back and actually watched that because I know that because I know the 2016 reboot has put a bit of taste in my mouth. He's basically on the whole Ghostbusters creation. That was an abomination against nature. I have to be honest with you because I watched it in Channel 4 a couple of months ago, and it's absolutely complete and utter unadulterated shite. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't like that movie. Cheryl, how many minutes can you get into that movie before you got bored? Didn't you say you tried? Yeah, you tried 2016.
I watched like 8 minutes, no, 12 minutes.
Cheryl watched 12 minutes of
it
it,
just was so not
and
funny.
then she said it was so not funny that she just turned it off.
And I like all those comedians.
And she likes
Yeah.
it, but here's the thing: she likes all those comedians in the movie, but she didn't.
Wasn't funny.
She just said it wasn't funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think it
Cheryl,
was
you
really funny
disappoint
to
me.
me.
I'm only joking, by the way.
It was just a
No, she doesn't like them. Like she likes them individually, but she didn't like them in the movie.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
Right, cool.
she hates the
all-
movie.
I had high hopes
so,
because they're all funny.
it's alright. It's alright. She's redeemed herself with that. I'll let her away with that then, I suppose. But
Yeah, just want to just see Chuckzilla has entered the chat. Welcome, Chuckzilla. Nice to have you here tonight. I hope you're feeling a little bit better, my friend. I know everybody. There's a couple of people out there that are sick actually at the moment. I hope you
Yep.
all get well soon, man. Because I was sick really bad last year, and Cheryl was sick at the same time.
Yeah.
The two of us, remember?
In January.
Yeah, me and Cheryl were a wreck
Yeah.
early in the year. Actually, it was early in the year. What am I talking about? Yeah.
I didn't know.
Well, we're grand now. We're grand. Well, we're all right. We're getting there.
yeah, right, cheers for having me on as usual. I'll let you go and get somebody else on because I've probably taken up my time and probably put people to sleep with my usual shite. So let somebody else get on.
I love you, Daniel. Listen, you look after yourself, and it's Monday now.
Yeah.
I'll have you on again Wednesday. You all right? Oh no, you'd be off because you're down to the Celtic game. Yeah. So I'll have you on. I'll have you on Thursday when I launch the United channel.
All right, cool. I'm up for that.
No problem then. Go on. I'll talk to you later, mate. You have a good one.
I'll talk to you later.
See you later, lad. Go on. Talk to you later. And that was Daniel. Another great call as usual. I see John Coogan is also, and Leland has also joined the conversation. Yes. Love Daniel. I really do. Because you know what? Daniel always puts a smile on my face because Daniel is like me. He does not give a crap. He tells it as it is. Well, he tells it as he sees it, and I tell it as I see it. And I just love his total honesty and his total passion. And you know what? He keeps apologizing for it. Never apologize for passion. Yeah? Should never apologize for getting passionate over something. Everybody gets passionate. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, right. So let's see. Right, I just want to see. Oh Jesus, I can't even spell properly now. Right.
Hello?
Hello, Stephen. Welcome to the Tardis Zone Live. How are you?
How's it? I'm fine, man. How's the sound? Is that okay?
Yeah, you sound absolutely perfect now tonight. So everything is set up perfect, right? Now,
Jolly good.
I've heard, well, you sent me a message earlier on.
Yeah.
You're obviously not happy.
I'm not happy. No. I'm far from happy, Noel. I'm so far from happy. Oh my God. You know what? Right. I just have to say, Daniel said before about sectioning mental institutions. Right.
Yeah.
Damn fucking right. Okay. Absolutely spot on, Danny boy. I just have to say, completely. I mean, you know, I'm a placid guy, usually. Like through the day. I'm a placid guy. I am. I really am. You know, I don't kick up a fuss at work. I'm so laid back in my everyday life. I really am. But when stupidity raises its fucking head, you know, it just rubs me up the wrong way. It really does. Honestly, I'm so absolutely sick to the back teeth. I really am. I mean, it's so far beyond the back teeth. I'm fucking choking. I'm gagging on the absolute fecal matter that's a minority of the SJW feminist opinion. I really am. Right, okay. They can't change, right, as far as what you were saying before. You know, this whole Tolkien thing.
Yeah.
They can't change anything that Tolkien set in stone. It's actually down.
Is it?
Written down in his estate, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I really doubt, to be honest with you, you know, although I'm ranting, although I'm really fucking annoyed, I don't think that anything is really going to come of it. And, you know, but just the idea that some stupid fucking bint of a woman has suggested this is infuriating because her freaking imbecilic idiocy flies in the face of creative integrity, and that's exactly what's happened with Doctor Who. If you know, everyone we've been talking about, they just haven't stuck to the creative integrity of the show, and now, you know, it's actually vital. It's vital to attaining and maintaining quality, and they haven't done it in so many different things now.
Yeah.
No, not just Lord of the Rings, not just, you know, I mean, okay, let's say that is up in the air at the moment. We don't know what they're going to do with that, but you know, the proof is in the pudding. It's actually, we've seen all the shit that they've shoveled to us, and we're expected to eat it. I don't know about you, but I don't like eating shit. You know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't taste very nice.
No, it's disgusting, man.
Depends on the consistency of it. It may slide down. But really, to be honest with you, I'm gonna vomit that shit back up, and I think everybody else is. And across the fucking board, everyone is gonna be swimming in so much shit, and all they're gonna do, the BBC, Hollywood, and anyone else, they're just gonna look down on us and go, well, what's wrong? And then what's wrong? What's fucking wrong? We're drowning in this shit, you gobshites.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
God's sake.
I mean, look, they keep shoveling this stuff to us, right? And it just keeps getting worse. Now I've heard, I don't know if you're actually listening to me. Now they're making a remake of Splash, but with a male lead. Yeah. Right, so it's going to be a merman.
Cheryl said it, didn't she? Cheryl said it before or something. I've seen it write it before.
Yeah. What do you think of that? Now, are you for that? Are you for a merman?
Well, oh God, I watched Splash years ago, the Tom Hanks thing, and back in the day, it was good for what it was. You know what I mean? I mean, Daryl Hannah, all that. Yeah, I mean. I haven't seen her lately, so I don't know how well she's aged. But she was a sex symbol back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? She may have had a fishtail, but everyone was waiting for her to get legs. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
From the waist up. I mean, it depends on the type of guy you are. Some people like women from the waist up. Some people like them from the waist down. Some people like the whole lot. But let's face it, everyone likes to know where those butt cheeks are, don't they? And you can't see it. You can't see it in a tail. I'm sorry, you can wiggle that tail all day long. It doesn't do anything for me. But
yeah, there is something fishy about her, all right, isn't there?
But they're going to have like a man do it. So what are you going to wiggle?
Yeah, it's Channing. It's Channing Tatum, by the way. He played the gimp in what is it? This Is the End, the Seth Rogen movie.
Channing Tatum. Yeah. So is that Magic Mike guy?
Yeah, Magic Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we all know what he's going to wiggle, eh? Don't we? Let's get in the water, I'll wiggle my bits. Yeah, we know what that's going to be like. Yeah, bloody hell.
It's absolutely ridiculous, though. I don't even want this. Like, I'm a bloke, and I can tell you now, I don't want the fucking Merman fucking movie. Get that fucking boat, you bloody clowns.
I know. I mean, you may as well have you seen SpongeBob? Buddy, what's his name? Is it Aquaman or was it Merman? Merman in SpongeBob. And that's all I'm going to think of. With it in the retirement home. Yeah. That's all it's going to be like. Merman and whatever boy. I don't know.
It's getting ridiculous now, though, Stephen, isn't it? I mean,
I know.
As I said to Daniel, where does this madness end? Like, do you know what I mean? But I do agree with him. If they touch Back to the Future, and if they touch Lord of the Rings, I fear for everything else.
I remember you saying if they touch Back to the Future, then you're done.
Yeah.
Well, when you said that, for me, I was sitting back, and when you said that, I thought, yeah, exactly. But for me, it's Lord of the Rings. They better not touch it. And they were getting close because I knew for a fact Amazon were making this thing set in the Second Age.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I mean, I'm a gamer, and I used to I wrote role-playing games for 25 years, and I used to run a Tolkien-based role-playing game.
Right.
So I knew I was clued up on all the lore, right from the first age through to the fourth age of men. So I knew everything as far as what was, the history of it and all that kind of thing. And if it's set in the Second Age, then I doubt very much Gandalf's going to be there because he basically wasn't there. So, but what they may do if they take this girl's suggestion, they may inject this whole feminist idea and create a female wizard just for that age, just for the show, just to see what happens. You know what I mean? If they go down that route, and if they do, then they are gambling with the show, because anyone who's like a long-term fan will probably see through that. You can try and sell it as, oh well, we're just being original, we're just trying to be imaginative, we're trying to be do what you suggested about creative integrity. But you can try and sell that, but let's face it, we're not stupid.
No.
We'll see how well it's done. If they do it in such a way and that person does not take center focus and does not try to be so woke in it, that is obviously woke, then I'll accept that as being a genuine, brand new, original character. Fine, I'll accept that. But if they try to be woke with it, if they start having this person look down on men and elves and dwarves and things like that, and try to be effectively, sell like the feminist rhetoric, then I'm sorry, no, it's just going to crash and burn.
Yeah, it looks like it is starting to crash and burn, though, isn't it? I mean, so I was talking about as well with Tardis earlier today. Actually, the MCU. Obviously, everybody was calling it the MCU because Captain Marvel obviously was supposed to be the face of but then they lost Spider-Man. Well, they wanted Spider-Man to be the face. They lost Spider-Man. Now they can't use Captain Marvel because she's sullied, and now all of a sudden Iron Man and Thor are coming back.
Yeah, I know. They're making apparently Shazam's going to be a woman as well at some point. They're going to turn Shazam into a woman.
Oh, for God's sake! When does this madness?
Yeah,
seriously.
Yeah, basically everything is running off this minority agenda, and it is a minority because, like I said, I mean, there's a lot of there's women in your group. There's women in the groups that I kind of admin on Facebook.
Yeah,
and there's people I've spoken to in real life about people at work, you know what I mean? And you mention it, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And this is women, and they're like, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" And these people aren't unaware of the stuff that's going on because they don't follow it as much. But when you actually say, like for example, say Thor, they jump straight to Chris Hemsworth because it's the last one that they saw, and think, well, yeah, and I say, well, no, Thor's actually a woman now, and it's like, what? And they gobsmacked by it because nobody thinks of Thor as a female role. Thor's a male role.
Mm-hmm. The thing about it is, isn't it funny at the reveal of the movie, they had Natalie Portman hold the hammer, and then the director had to actually come out and actually say, oh no, but the Thor, Chris Hemsworth is the main, he is the lead in this movie. And I was kind of saying to myself, and I said at the time, well, then why did you just give Natalie Portman the hammer in the first place? Well, you gave her the hammer because she was going to be the new female Thor, but then you seen the reaction, and now you have backtracked.
So what they might do with that is what they've done with James Bond. What he said, like, we're not going to make James Bond a woman. We're going to but they actually got round it by saying, well, we're going to remove his license to kill, of 007 license, and give that to a woman, or have James Bond retired off. Well, they may say, oh no, Thor is actually still a man. But what we're going to do is the essence of Thor, the power of Thor, is something that she's going to be able to wield. Do you know remember the old comics where it was a cane, wasn't it? Like the Sable guy or something with a cane. I can't remember his name. And he had to bang the cane, and he became Thor. And it was something that Odin made him do to actually learn humility on Earth. He had to live as a human, trapped within the body of like a disabled guy, basically, to learn humility. And that's how they did it back then in the old comics. Well, if they're going to go down that route again, they may say, well, yeah, okay, the essence of Thor is within her or something, and she can use the actual essence of Thor or something like that to wield the hammer, or so. You can see it's kind of it is there. You know what I mean? So if they go down that route, I'm sorry, that's going to crash and burn as well.
Yeah, Gary says Thor is a name, not a bloody title. I agree. Yeah. I agree.
John Blake. There you go. Thanks, John. John Coogan. Yeah. John Blake. That's the guy's name.
Yeah. And then so Yvette says Thor Ho.
Thor Ho. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It's what was it? Gar says Thorina. I mean, this is what just us having a laugh here. This is just like a small minority of people. And how many have we got in the group at the moment? There's like 32 people watching now. Now that's 32 people. And we're having a laugh over this. Now you multiply that once they release all this, multiply that by exponentially. How many people across the world is going to laugh their fucking tits off, about this? They expect this to make them. They expect a profit on this.
Yeah, but you see, you know what the thing is? It's only a small minority of people that are driving this propaganda. Nobody wants it. The majority of us, as you said yourself, they don't even know this crap is happening, and then when they find out, they're shocked. Like, no, but do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't know when it ends.
I can't understand. what I can't understand, and I don't think anyone else here could tell me, but I really don't understand this. The whole idea of everything being ka-ching value, everything being like to do with money, to do with profit, and they don't care about creative integrity. They don't care about hiring show writers. They don't care about, any of that, as long as they get the product out and they make some profit on it. Well, surely someone with a business head on will look at this like as in the long term, not the short term, and think, well, hang on a minute. Yes, we might make a quick profit, but do we really want to damage a franchise that much? Where we could, if we look at it, in the long term, we may be able to make more money by putting some thought into this and perhaps making it so that the public like it and want to see more of it. It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? You can't. You must be able to see that. I mean, we can see that. So why continue to churn out such absolute shite that no one is going to watch beyond? I'm not going to watch any of this shit. But I'm sure some people are going to be curious. Even people who in this group, maybe people who really don't want to see it, but just so they can comment on it, like for example on their channel or something, they will actually go and watch it. I mean, I think, didn't you say you've seen Captain Marvel?
You haven't watched it.
No, I'm not watching that shit.
No, I can't remember. Someone said they did watch Captain Marvel on the channel. I can't remember who it is, but I know Gary did on the erotic. I think he said he watched it.
Yeah,
and
I'm told that I should, just so I can slay it.
Bolstrek did it.
Yeah,
Bolstrek did as well, and that's what I mean. I mean, for people who like that, who will go and watch this shit just so they could actually review it. I do get, but the thing is, I'm kind of, I wouldn't really do that, really, to be honest with you. But I might do it without those people. I suppose we wouldn't be, getting half the information that we've got, because, But like I said, them doing that basically just happened to the ratings. This is what I mean about the BBC. I'm ranting on something else now. I got here, right. I cancelled my license ages ago, and I don't know how many people actually still pay their TV license in the UK. But for God's sake, if anyone's listening, if anyone's here in the UK and you're still paying the TV license, you're still funding the BBC, stop being fucking tits, all right? Just stop it, all right? You need to basically stop with the whole TV license thing, and you stop funding the BBC. I mean, they sent me a letter and they're saying, oh, you're about to lose your license, and before it's too late, act now. It's like, fuck off, I'm not going to act now. You know what I mean? It's like, why the fuck should I go and pay you to give me, or to shovel the shit I was talking about earlier back into my mouth that I'm just going to vomit up later and drown on? And I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. God sake, my blood pressure's so high now. I need meds.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it. The only way to stop the BBC from doing all this and to make them reverse, and it's easier to do with the BBC than it would be to do with Disney and all these other companies. Stop paying your TV license. Don't give them any money. As soon as they start losing money, they'll course correct. Trust me, because they can only lose money for a certain amount of time before they start panicking.
I know, exactly. They can bleed money for a certain amount of time, and then all of a sudden they go, ooh, well, maybe we should act on this. But because people aren't coming together on this, because you've got some people who are saying, ooh, well, I don't want to do that because I might get fined. Well, hang on a minute. Do you watch live TV? No. Do you watch anything like iPlayer or anything on the BBC? No. Then why the fuck have you got a license then?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They've got no idea. They got no idea. Honestly, it just drives me insane. It really does. And it's like these people say, oh, I don't like Doctor Who. I don't like what they've done with the whole, making a woman and all that kind of business when it's actually a male role. But I still pay for my license. Why is that? Well, they might come back on me. They got those vans. They haven't got the fucking vans. That was just bloody trying to get people to pay for the license in the first place. Oh, my God.
No, you're right. I agree with you. I agree. They do it in Ireland as well. They put these like TV, like, have you paid your TV license? If you haven't, you will get a £5,000 fine, €5,000 fine, and 3 months prison sentence. For a fucking TV license, you can go and kiss my arse if you think I'm paying for a TV license. And by the way, before anybody in Ireland says, have you got a TV license? Yes, I have. But because I'm on disability, I've got a TV license, right? I didn't pay for the fucking thing. right? So.
Oh right, so basically you get it anyway. You don't.
I
pay
know,
for it.
yeah, that's what I'm just saying it there. So anybody from the TV license inspector's office watching this, which I
Oh
doubt,
right, got you.
it's a free TV license. I'm entitled to it. So, right.
All of our internet's been cut off.
Oh yeah. Breaking news: the Tardis Zone Live. His internet has.
I've got a question about Ted.
Yeah. Go ahead. Walk
Right.
away.
Have you injected him?
Injected him with what?
I don't know. He looks like he's got a sedative tonight. Last night he was growling his head off. Tonight he's just like quite placid in your arms. What have you done to him?
No,
Oh, he's just
been
been.
with Mommy all
I don't
day.
know. He's just been a weird.
What?
Weird,
He's been with me all day.
weird mood. He's just been
I
chilled.
don't know.
He's chill.
Has Cheryl been feeding him like the canine form of catnip or something, or what?
He's at the
Is he
bean.
spaced
He's
out
at the
or
bean
what?
line on his mammy all day, and
Yes.
and he's just been having a chill one. I think the last couple of weeks have finally caught up on him, and he's just taking a bit of a break.
Oh, that's what happens, isn't it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's like, he burns his candle twice as brightly, but like half as long, and then he just conks out.
Yeah. I tell you, madness. Listen, Stephen, thanks for coming on. It's been a while, man, but don't wait too long to come on the next time.
No worries, man. No
Because-
worries. I've just got basically a lot to do during the day. It knackers me coming home.
I know, yeah, you are telling me you've been busy and working hard because you have been texting me. I have to say, in fairness to him, he has been texting me and letting me know. So, fair play to you, man.
No worries, fella. No
Listen,
worries.
whenever you can
Um,
come on again, you just let me know anyway. You know yourself. You just text me on Messenger and let me know when you can come on.
Yeah, and Cheryl, not Cheryl, Yvette's been telling me that she really wants to come on and talk about football.
Yeah, well, we will.
Don't you, Yvette? You want to come on and talk about football? I know that because you've been telling me that you just can't wait to come on his channel. That's what you're just waiting on.
Yeah, we will. We'll get our resident scientist on, quantum physicist, I should say. On very soon. Thanks for coming on, Stephen.
No worries, man. No
Great
worries.
call as
Speak to you
usual,
soon,
mate.
man. Take it easy.
You take it
Bye.
easy too. See you. Goodbye, mate.
Bye now.
Bye. And that was Stephen, folks. Great call by Stephen. You know what? The phone calls are very good tonight. Lots of different topics being covered as well. Which is good. I'm just checking my phone here because I seem to have a lot of messages. This happens when I'm live. What? Oh, it just received me. I have to look at this first, guys. Hold on. Right. Why did you stop? Don't stop. I'm just looking at Pastor Sal's new intro that he sent me for the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, I like the way you did that. Oh man, you did a cartoon version of me. Wow. That is just, and the music and all that 50 seconds really does make a huge difference, man. In the whole video. Oh, you got to see this. There's Ted right at the end. On top of the morning to you. Come here, I didn't even notice that in the last video. And then I said, Cheryl, did he put top of the morning to you in that? And I just started laughing because I couldn't believe you did that. Oh, man. That is absolutely... Can I download that directly from there now? Hold on. Or do I have to go into...
Okay, do it after your stream.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm just excited.
Focus.
I am focused. So yeah, Stephen with another great call. Look, it's crazy. It's crazy what's happening out there. I mean, it's a suggestion now that can just pick up steam. Right, so the extended intro is done. Brilliant. If you can put that on the Internet Archive for me, that'll be. Oh no, pasta salad. I said 09289. What am I at? Ugh. No, hold on.
Just
Oh yeah, it's the same person. I'm getting confused. Oh my brain. Right, hold on. Now I've got to check the other messages that I have on because it could be someone asking to come on. You know? No, oh Jill, will you stop sending me
no,
messages,
mine's
Jordan?
important.
Oh, is it? Let me see. Right, okay. I got that one. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Dear wifey. Love the wife. Love the wife. Love the wife. Right. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. I am back. Right. Do you know what I should do? I'm only messing though, I won't. I should just ring some random person. Just like,
Just hey, what's going on?
hey, welcome to the Tardis Online. You have no choice. Welcome. So yeah, we've got our resident scientist coming on. Just we are ready to go. By the way, before I get Yvette on, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, notification bell, share the channel as well. Do me a favor, and don't forget to actually,
Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and press that notification bell.
Okay. There you go. We just need another. Oh yeah. We'll get there. Look. I'm patient. I've been patient so far. The channel has went very well. But also as well, actually, if any of you are ever watching anybody's live stream, and he's doing our super chat, right? Because I do see some of you that do be on here and he's do go and do super chats, and that's great. Why, maybe I'm asking too much here, but maybe when you get your super chat in on the topic that you want to talk about on the super chat, you might just give my channel a shout out because they have to read out the super chats, you see.
Wow.
What? Yeah, I said I'm gonna use all the help. So yeah. I know it's a bit cheeky. I'm not. Yeah, well, it is probably a bit cheeky, but you know what? It's I've never really asked, have I? So I mean, why not? Everybody else does, and nobody frowns upon it. So it's not as if I'm asking you for like certain women in the Doctor Who fandom, Right, let's bring on our resident scientist who are also a woman. See, women can actually do amazing things. Feminists.
Good evening, Noel and Cheryl Anthony.
Hello.
Welcome.
I just leaped on over.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you, Yvette? How are you?
I'm good. I caught up on my sleep.
That's good.
Got rid of the Royal Highness that visited yesterday, so I'm back on form.
Oh,
I would just like to say one thing before questions and answers session starts. Stephen will be signing up for your soccer challenge channel, and he'll be your number one top fan because I know how much he absolutely loves football.
Oh, that's great. Michael Richardson's just popped in. He wants to know where Teddy is, so I'll just come here, Teddy. Come here.
I get your ball.
Right, so what would you like to talk about tonight anyway, Eva?
I thought we were doing a Q&A.
No. It's just whatever you want to talk about. Well, the topics that are kind of most fans are actually talking about are obviously Megan Gandalf, female. That was suggested by someone.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're just taking every superhero, aren't they, and saying, right, let's see. Yes, let's make him her. I mean, I can't do it any more justice than Stephen did it. It's just horrible, stupid, and from a female point of view, I don't want to see a woman dressed up in a stupid outfit. Bad enough men in tights and shorts, etc.
Well,
But
then,
I'm not a huge superhero fan.
right? So
Superman
you wouldn't be into a merman, so Splash.
Oh God, no. Exactly the same point that my good friend made. Tail, nothing below.
Yeah.
Don't really do it for me either.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. It's not something that us males will actually want. So if Hollywood is listening, listen to us. We do not want a merman. We don't want the merman representation.
It's the same problem either way.
Cheryl just said merman not sexy. Maria said Aquaman sexy. Get away.
What? Aquaman?
Aquaman. I don't know. I only ever saw him in Smallville, so that's the only, I suppose, DC thing I've ever watched was Smallville.
Here's one for you. Gary has asked you a question, and he wants to know: have you ever taken a vacation where you actually have a good time?
I've had a good time everywhere I went, regardless of my hapless happenings. Pretty much something always happens to me, whether I'm abroad or here in England or God knows where, whether I'm working abroad or just having a holiday. I'm just one of these unlucky people that things happen to. I was in Spain. My parents had a place in Los Bolitas. They used to spend 3 or 4 months every year out there, and I used to go out for a couple of weeks holiday. And it's near Fuengirola on the Costa del Sol, beautiful beaches, etc. And I was 16, so my God, that's a long time ago. Anyway, we were at our usual drinking establishment, and this guy came along, and he'd just broken up with his girlfriend. So of course my parents invited him to sit at the table, and he asked if he could take the girls out, myself and my sister. My sister being a lot younger, and my dad went, yeah, fine, go. Didn't ask me. Anyway, off we popped to Fuengirola in this hired jeep. I'm walking along the street, and they're in front of me, my sister and this guy. I did not see the open manhole, and I fell straight down it. All right? So they dragged me out of it and took me to the nearest bar, which was actually an underground bar with stairs. And they were in front of me again, and I fell on the stairs, and the three of us landed in this pub in a heap at the bottom of the stairs. So that's like a normal holiday for me.
So, is there a holiday where there wasn't an accident? Because you seem to hold on. So we've had monkey.
We've had about that one.
Randy monkeys.
We've had randy monkeys. We've had elephant piss. We've had an unfortunate incident in the Egypt, and now you fell down a manhole. I think she's secretly a female Indiana Jones.
10 minutes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think you're secretly a female Indiana Jones.
Oh, no, I'm just as clumsy as hell.
Oh, I tell you. I don't know.
That just going to mind. You know, I'm not a young person, so trying to remember every story that's happened to me around the planet is hard going. But I've got myself in some sticky situations.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, some I can't even probably tell on live chat because, well, I was in Hong Kong, and let's just say I got arrested for the wrong reasons. Was let go, but I wouldn't be wearing that ever again.
Wow, I went to Hong Kong and did not get
Yeah,
arrested.
there you go. Cheryl got it.
Yeah, I didn't get arrested.
You just totally lost me.
That's okay, honey.
Okay.
Cheryl, just explain it to him later.
I will.
She will. Did you know they are making a Funko Pop movie? Says unknown to it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are they making a what?
Funko Pop.
Pop, you know,
Funko Pop, the little toys that they make.
That can't be real.
They
Of course
added.
it can't be
No
real.
idea.
Well, here aren't as possible nowadays. I don't know. Any more questions for Yvette? Actually, any science questions? Anybody got any science questions? That's why we do get Yvette on as well, because Yvette is a resident scientist. So, just for any of the new. Oh, it says. Hang on. It says. Oh, it says the chat is disconnected. Oh no, it's reconnected. There we go. I nearly lost the whole chat there. Gary says just stay home. Just stay home. Stay home,
Thank you,
Yvette.
Gary.
I
Thank you
agree
very
with him.
much.
I agree. We're getting worried about your safety now when you're going out. Getting worried about
I
you.
am no safer at home. I slammed my little finger in the front door yesterday, saying goodbye to someone.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just one of these people. It's just unfortunate, and I laugh it off because there's nothing else I can really do about it.
Yeah. Let me see. Have we any questions for you?
I want to know just more scientifically.
How did you become half French ass extra spice, Mikey? Michelle says I'm not a science person. Michael says Beetlejuice. Random comment there for you guys.
Beetlejuice is in Beetlejuice the Galaxy, or Beetlejuice is in the film, which is super.
Here's one.
brilliant.
Unknown 289 that actually asks a good question because you might have one. Yvette, do you have any clumsy science stories or even any funny science stories?
Oh God, yeah.
Right, well, go on. Give us. Well, you've got 6 minutes, so give us your shortest funny story.
All right, I'll give you one from school because I was a really bad child at school because I was so bored all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in chemistry or biology, I can't remember which. And we decided to put something under the microscope. Let's just say I donated the part that went under the microscope, and it wasn't. It's the sort of thing a girl wouldn't do, but a bloke would, you know.
I'm trying to guess.
Nose. I'm not going to say it. From the nose.
Oh, you took right. Okay, you took a booger from the nose.
For that.
Right. Jeez, I thought you were
then
gonna say
in
something
chemistry,
else
I blew up a paint can that we were messing about with some chemicals, except I knew what I was doing, but I put too much in, and we had to evacuate the entire block. All the windows were flung open because it produces loads and loads and loads of smoke, and blew the lid off. And my science teacher, who was one of the deputies at the time, said I was banned from the class. I said, that's fine. You know, I hate your class anyway.
It's grand,
Yeah,
Gary. We're
there's a
past the
couple.
watershed. Gary says the Tardis zone after dark.
Did you see the two science questions from Michael Richardson?
Michael Richardson actually has 2 science questions for you, actually. Can the moon of Titans have underwater sea life? And he also asks, how long do you think it would take to get to Mars?
Okay, as for the moons like Titan, yeah, absolutely possible. But until they land the newest probe they sent out, we won't know. But it's going to drill down and actually find it, so that's going to be really interesting. Mars, I think it's 8 months at present.
What, to get to Mars? Or to
Yeah,
when?
8 months.
8 months to travel.
8 months at present, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's not my field of expertise, but I remember reading something about it. I may be wrong, but I think it's about 8 months.
There's the extra spice, Mike, he says. Did you turn on all the gas taps in the science classroom for a laugh? I did. And Stephen Griffith says, Greeny bugger.
Yeah. I knew he'd get it.
Booga. Yeah, booga. Yeah, as in.
Oh, I got a good one. We had pig's lungs, right? And I bet one of the blow them up. Now, I don't know if everyone knows this. I knew this. If you blow hard enough into pig's lungs, the minute you let go, they retract themselves, just like normal lungs, and all the lung juice flies into your mouth. So this poor kid was throwing up for ages after that.
No way.
I wasn't a nice child.
Oh my God! So a resident scientist has an old evil streak.
Oh, and then some.
Ooh. Right, my chat has completely just died on me.
Oh.
Damn. No, I'll refresh it. Right now I see 20. Oh, it went from 28 to 26. I see 26 people of you are watching. Please give the video a like, notifications, subscribe. This is the time when people start leaving. No, they don't.
No, it wasn't anything she said.
This is not the time. How do you know? See this? She thinks she knows how the channel.
Teddy's not on. People are sad. That's what.
Right. Well, it's not my fault, Pete. Teddy doesn't want to. Teddy is a misery guts over there for some weird reason. Right? I mean, it's like I might as well sing that song all by myself. Uh-oh. Here he is.
Oh, you sing like me.
You wanna be? No.
Well, I'm off out on Friday to a jaunt to the post office.
Oh.
It's disconnected again.
Did you hear?
Well.
It's on Friday to post office.
Oh yeah. I got that coded message. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Cool. We'll talk about on Messenger.
Yeah.
Super John's joined the chat.
Right.
Sorry, the chat just keeps reconnecting. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. So
it's me. I'm bad luck.
No. Hey, Yvette, Gary wants to know if you had a chance to go to space, would you?
I can't hear her.
Okay, so Gary wants to know if you had a chance to go to space, would you?
I'd love to feel the feeling of leaving the Earth's atmosphere.
Right.
As for ending up in space, which is probably right now really boring.
Yeah.
And tedious. Unless we've got warp drive or hyperdrive or subspace or whatever the hell you want to call it. No, not that right now. Once we got that and we can travel to places, yeah, definitely.
Wow, it's not letting me type out into the chat now. Wow. Right, I don't know how I'm going. I don't know. I can't even refresh it because I'm live.
Yeah, I think space would be hella boring right now. That I agree.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in space because there's nothing in space. Space is
we
an
don't know.
illusion. I'm only messing. I'm not getting into all that
Don't you
again.
start with me again.
I
You
won't,
mention the moon, and I am going to rant at you.
I won't. Right.
All right.
Nice talking
well,
to you
I'm going to
again.
go because I wasn't expecting to come on anyway. So,
well,
it's
you were
been nice
down.
talking
You were
to
down because you
everyone.
haven't been on, so I had you down anyway. I always have you down on the list. So, I don't know.
Well, it's always good to say hi to everyone.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
everybody say goodbye to Yvette now. She'll see us all in the live chat that I can't even see anymore.
Bye, everyone. I'll see you there.
Bye, Yvette.
Thanks for coming on, Yvette. Pleasure
Bye.
having you on as usual. We'll talk. You can send me a message if
we'll
you want
talk.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
All
bother.
right, honey.
Right, go on. Talk to you
Bye.
soon. Say goodbye, Ted. She just left. She normally says goodbye, Cheryl. Goodbye, Teddy. Goodbye, no. Oh, okay. Apparently I wasn't focused. What? Everybody was kung fu fighting. I hate that stupid song, yeah. Right, let's see how many live chat is gone. Let's see. We read out a few of the comments. See, what I'm going to do from now on, so I'm going to mix it up a little bit because it has been unfair these last couple of weeks that I've just been taking calls and then I don't read out most of the chat. And a lot of guys come and support me on the chat as well. So I'm going to read out a few of the live chats. I know some people are sending me messages right now. I'm actually in the middle of a live stream, so I can't be really texting you back while I'm in the middle of a live stream. Michelle says Noel is not a singer. I actually am. I did karaoke for years and I used to sing in choirs. I'm actually just messing there. That's twice now. You said I wasn't a singer when I am. Yeah. You want to build some? You do want to build a snowman again? No, I don't. I hate snowmen. I like to kick them in the head. No, you could easily win that crap show X Factor, but he's got to be good for it. Ted wouldn't win the X Factor. I'd win the X Factor. Bunch of talentless little idiots. I'd definitely win. Now let's see if I can actually text on this live chat now because I've been trying to get someone's attention. There we go. About bleeding time. I'm all about seeing Frozen 2. Well, you'll be going to see that shit on your own.
I'm saying it with your niece.
Oh my God, she's going to see it with me niece. To be all sitting there, and she'll come back then, all unicorns and rainbows and stuff, and start getting all cheesy. Noel's act would be a clown, says Michael Richardson. Ted is less grumpy tonight, says Super John. Ted is less grumpy tonight. I do agree with you. I heard Elsa is going to be a man in Frozen 2, says Stephen Griffiths. I would love that to happen. I would absolutely love that to happen because you know what? They would lose their absolute shit. I'm telling you, they would lose their absolute crap. They would. Seriously. Does Teddy want to piss on a snowman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ted loves the snow. When we had big snow here, I had him out in the snow. I even did a little video. I'm going to try get it up again so Cheryl can put it up on Teddy's channel. Wokenism. as in Frozen, Wuxen. There's another sequel to Jumanji coming out. I didn't mind the new Jumanji though.
Because it wasn't the exact.
It wasn't look, it was a different movie, and I liked it. It did have little throwbacks to the old one, and obviously, we you see what happens in it. For anybody that hasn't seen it, I won't spoil it. I actually thought it was good. I had low expectations because I love the Robin Williams one. Look, it's not going to beat the Robin Williams one, never will. But let's be honest, I was presently surprised. Presently surprised. Okay. Let me see. Frozen is overrated. I have never seen it, but I know everything about it, says Michael Richardson. Extra Spice Mikey says, agreed, mate. And I'm not just agreeing with you because you got the same first name as me. LOL. Jesus Christ, lads. R.I.P. Robin Williams. I agree. Great comedian. Chuckzilla, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Yes. Lindsay says, what is your favorite Disney film now? Oh. This is going to surprise people, but my favorite animated Disney movie is Sleeping Beauty. I don't know what it is about that movie. The music and all, just as a kid, I don't know. It's a scary ass movie, I think. The animated version is scary. Sure, I even like the Angelina Jolie one. It's based on the same, and it's based on the same thing. So, the Sleeping Beauty, but favorite Disney movie, as in a live action with live actors, would probably be Flight of the Navigator. So why make it if it's not going to be a patch on the Robin Williams one? Why? Yeah, but it is actually good, Stephen. You'd be pleasantly surprised. Seriously, Karen Gillan is in it as well, from Doctor Who fame, and she's actually very good. Daniel says, "Night. Cheers again for having me on. Stay safe, all. You too, mate. Good night. God bless, and enjoy our match on Wednesday. I hope Celtic win. I hope you beat those Patrick Thistle fools. I'll say 6-0, Daniel. 6-0. I love Robert Williams. He suffered from depression. Yeah, he did commit suicide. Michael Richardson says no relation. I think. What's that in? Rory. Teddy is currently munching on Seamus the sheep. Leland says, I like the Rescuers. Saw it as a child. Charlotte has joined us. Hi guys, sorry, was just finishing my D&D game. Dungeons and Dragons. Is that what that is? Well, I'm not down with the lingo. Dungeons and fucking Dragons. Flight of the Navigator was a fave of mine too. No, I know, I love that movie, mate. I love it. And I know it's not the greatest movie. I watched it again. It's not as good as I remember, but it's just one of those, isn't it? It's from your childhood, but like it brought back a lot of good memories. I always wanted to be David because I wanted to fly that ship. Yeah, that's what movies are supposed to do, inspire you. My favorite Disney first is Basil of Baker Street and Alice in Wonderland, says Michael Richardson. Robin Williams was an amazing actor. Every one of his movies were amazing, says Unknown289. Gary says, my faves are Kurt Russell college comedies like The Computer War, Tennis Shoes. Michael Richardson says, I miss Robin. Also, Danny DeVito will be in the new Jumanji. Yeah, I've seen the new Jumanji. I will never, ever get that time back. Totally a waste of time. If they want to make a movie similar to Jumanji, then do so. Give it a different name, but stop pissing on Robin Williams' heritage. Yeah, but they made it clear that this was actually nothing to do with the Robin Williams one. It was a kind of reboot. Yes, they paid a little bit of homage and they had the kid in it, but that was ground. But you know what I mean. Jesus. Well, each to their own, I suppose. If you didn't enjoy it, that's fair enough, Stephen. I thought it was okay. You know, it's not as bad as I thought. And I was like you. I said I was really angry that they were doing this movie, but you know, for what it is, it was actually not bad. And there wasn't really any woke crap in it, which I think is why I enjoyed it. Michael Richardson says, Disney, instead of remaking your classic remake the movies that actually need remaking, like the Black Cauldron. Oh, the Black Cauldron. Yeah, I heard about. I was like, do you know that's weird? I was actually watching a video on that. There's some footage that they actually took out of that whole movie. They don't need to remake it. They actually have footage that they cut out of the movie, which makes the movie better. They just decided at the time that it was too dark because they did a screen test. I actually watched the video on this the other night, which is weird. They did a screen test with families, but mothers and fathers were so disgusted they were taking their children out of the theater. So they don't actually need to remake it. They just need to put in the parts of that they left out. Let me see. Robin Williams was an amazing actor. Oh, I read that one. I was taken to see Bambi as a child. Scarred me for life, says Eva. Yeah. I like an old lamb chop once in a while, you know, and a bit of venison. You know, nothing wrong with that. You know, I only say that because it wrecks Cheryl's head because she's looking at me now with those evil eyes. But I've had both. What are your thoughts on Flubber? It wasn't a bad movie. I didn't think it was really that good, if I'm being honest, actually. But you know, his performance in it was great. I saw Watership Down as a kid, and it scarred me for life too. Yeah, Stephen. Yep, that one too. BBC did a live action version of Watership Down last year, says Unknown 289. And then these are all talking about their bit. And then all British animation films were dark back in the day, says Charlotte. Yes, they were. Gary says they should update Mork and Mindy, but with a woman playing Mork and a man playing Mindy, says Gary. I learned all about it when I was learning art. Thanks anyway, Noel. You are definitely right, says Michael Richardson. Leland says, surprised that hasn't already been done. That must be a private. Okay, that's a private conversation. And Cheryl never seen one since refused to go. And that is the last. I think I've caught up on anybody. Has anybody new actually popped up that I've missed? Any new? So Charlotte is here, obviously. Leland. Is there anybody else I've missed? Oh, the chat has frozen again because the stupid computer. That's not the computer. It's actually YouTube with all their bloody tinkering with their bloody site. I hate that rubbish. Right. Let's continue on. Where are we? Oh yeah, the shout outs. Many people are we currently watching right now? Cheryl will tell me. Many we got watching Cheryl. Don't forget to tell people to like and subscribe and all that business. Let me see. Steven says, you realize bed knobs and broomsticks is not a soft porn, right? Okay. Oh, that's a private conversation. So I'll having private conversations all over the place. Walt Disney would be furious with Disney Company in this decade. He would hate they have gone woke and hardly taking risks and not hardly animating. Yeah, they don't seem to want to take risks anymore. They just want to go where all the money is. The upcoming live action Lady and the Tramp looks a train wreck. Hang on, a live action version of Lady and the Tramp. So real dogs. Right, they've lost the plot. Yeah. That no. So we have a live action version of Cats, which looks like it'll scare the shit out of even. Oh man, I've seen that trailer. Just Jesus Christ Almighty, what do you got? All these live action remakes will be forgotten in time, I think. Thankfully, yeah. The only problem is though that they're on screen. That's so they'll be immortalized no matter what. And Michael says, I agree with you, mate. I don't like these live action Disney movies. I agree. One or two of them is not, you know what I mean? If they only did one or two live action movies, you wouldn't mind. But the fact that they seem to be going through the whole back catalogue now and just like, all right, we'll do that one live action. We might do that one live action. Oh yeah, we'll do that one because we can stick in a certain ethnic minority in that movie. So yeah, that we can do that because we're woke. You know? Two Disney movies that were good were the Tron movies, says Unknown289. I wouldn't disagree with you on that one, actually. I know Angela Lansbury is in B&B. I mean, which mountain? Which was that Betty? That all right? I'm getting confused with all this. Jesus Christ, man.
Well, if it says our names, they're talking
about.
If it has an ad,
In animation, you can get away with anything and do anything. Why are Disney limiting themselves? Because they've got brainless idiots in charge, Michael. See, they've got people with no imagination working for Disney. See, one thing I will give Disney is that he always thought outside the box and he had a great imagination. And the people that he had around him had great imaginations. Now they don't employ people with great imaginations. They only employ people with a certain ideology and a certain belief system. All right, or a certain color skin, or a certain ethnic minority group, or whatever. Right? That's the way they have gone, and the whole of Hollywood has gone the same way. Gary says it probably took them 900 takes for the real dogs to get the spaghetti and meatball scene right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The trailer's already on.
Oh, do you know, I don't even want to, do you know what,
I'm against it.
There's a trailer, is there? Hold on. Yeah, I've got your messages, Peter. I've got your messages. I'm just in the middle of a live stream right now, mate. The dogs are CGI, says Michael Richardson.
Yeah.
Well, then it's hardly a live action movie, then, isn't it? If they're using CGI dogs.
I think it's a comedy.
Right, hold on. Lady, I'm gonna have a look at this abomination. Right, Lady and the Tramp, live action. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm good. All right, let's see. Is this this is actually real? I thought this was a piss.
Are you really gonna watch it later?
Yeah, of course I am. Like, it's again, what did I just stop? Right. So it's going to be a Christmas movie, it looks like, because it has a Christmas vibe. Right? So, right, the dog is cute.
Let me guess. You're like the center.
Oh, bringing in the newspaper for its owner. Great.
Indeed.
Right, so there's Lady. So that's Lady. Right?
Are fences.
Okay.
With me?
Right. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. Right, it's set back in the day. That's a bit of a bonus, I suppose. Right, let's see now. This could be actually alright, man.
This is something else.
Okay, that scene is definitely CGI because you can tell the other scenes are real dogs, and then as soon as you get to the meatball scene, you can clearly see that it's CGI. Okay, I can already see it's obviously back in the time in where they were still where the cars were only so early 1900s, right? So already I have noticed already that they've got a mixed couple as the main characters in this, and obviously the dogs. So yeah, you can see that there's some things. I don't know. I mean, look, it'll appeal to some people. I won't watch it anyway. Who I don't really want to be watching and about dogs. I'm sick of movies about dogs, to be honest with you, because they either die or something else happens and it makes us all cry. And you know what? I think I've seen enough dog movies and I don't want to be crying anymore. Yeah. Yeah. We like dogs. We don't want that to happen. I'm against using, yeah, Cheryl. I know you're against
You don't have to read out my
animals.
comments.
Yeah. I don't want any of that crap on my page. Thank you very much. Right, keep your animal rights activist crap to
No,
yourself.
I can talk whatever I want in the chat. Freedom of speech.
Right. Do you want me to block you?
Yeah, please.
All right, I'll remove you.
I wish you would.
Oh, I'm messing. I agree with her 100% though. But then you look at no, but hang on. I mean, see, it's a bit hypocritical down the way, right? Because some people will say that they're huge animal rights activists, but yet they'll have animals in their shows. You know? So, I mean, how does that work? You know what I mean? So, yeah. But I mean, look, the animals have been in film for years now, and we've got CGI now. Maybe it's about time we just, keep animals out altogether now. They called the Lion King a live action remake, so don't obviously know how words work. Yeah, live action would actually mean that the animals are alive. Yeah. I agree. I'm pretty sure the dogs were always a mixed couple. Ha ha ha. I was actually talking about the humans in the movie. I know, yeah. Chuckzilla, the new Rambo movie looks good. Total guy movie and not woke. Yeah, that's why the woke journalists are having a field day saying it's a caveman movie and all this and that he's slow and he needs to stop and all this crap. See, they don't want us to even have our male movies. Do you know what I mean? They don't want us to have our macho movies anymore because it's toxic. I don't know. Bunch of idiots. I feel like we need more Chuck Norris movies in the world. Ha 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 ha. I actually disagree. I'd rather Steven Seagal now. Steven Seagal was cheesier. And I like the cheese. Yeah. Yeah. The last meatball. Rambo, the last meatball. Chuck Norris for the doctor. Oh, Jesus Christ. We don't want that now either.
You just being a donkey kicking.
I don't know. Do you know what? You never know. I mean, I think they should stop with these movies, but they're not going to. You know, it'll only take one of these live action movies, though, to actually be fucking good, and then they'll just decide to do them all then. That's the worry I have. As long as they're not doing as well as people say they're not doing, if they're not doing well, then I'm good. I'm glad, because, I mean, seriously, I mean, it just needs to stop. Disney have run out of ideas, right? They've run out of ideas. They just don't know what to do. Yeah, you see what they've done with Star Wars, right? They've no talent. They've no talent there. So what do? You go back to the original material. You go back to the original material, because you don't need a brain. You know, all the groundwork is done for you. All you just need to do, and if you actually look at the live action compared to the animation, it's basically frame by frame. So they're tricking everybody anyway, saying that they're clever and all. They're not. They're not intelligent at all. Right. Let me see. Noel, any news on classic Doctor Who Blu-rays? No, obviously I did a video a few weeks ago, and I did say that that Doctor Who. I did tell you that Sylvester McCoy's release was going to happen, and it happened. So no other news at the moment. Look, what's happened is basically, as I've said, you know, the night of the Cardiff leak has screwed everybody up now, because, you know, people are very careful about what they want to talk about now. Yeah. So on the night that I got more information off the source, I actually brought that up, Michael, because people have been asking me about classic Doctor. I can't remember the video. It was the one where I did the 2 live streams on the same night. Do you remember? Because the live stream went. No, I got the information live. Do you remember I said I'd leave it separate?
Yeah, so here, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I forget what I named it.
Oh, look.
Cheryl will look for you now. Do you want to come up, Ted? Come here to me. No, see, he walks away. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy. Come on up to Daddy. Come here. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Come on up. No? Right. Right. I'm just looking at something. Because I just thought something. What actually happening at Cardiff? Is it still meltdown in Cardiff? Basically, the bottom line is that everything is locked down. Exactly, Yvette is just at the saying it. Everything is on lockdown right now. Security was upped, but there are reasons on which I can't talk about right now. But of course, I've already said this already. There is 2 people that I trust that know the whole lot of this information and have so and they won't, and I know they won't, because I trust them 100%. when I'm told to release that information, I will release it. But there is a reason for the heightened security. Paul's here. I am preparing dinner. How is everyone? We are all fine here tonight. I hope you are good. And what's on the menu? I had some paella before I came on. Yes, Cheryl went down and got me some lovely paella. And now she's giving me the two fingers. Oh, by the way, could tell you a little funny story.
I know what you're
Because
gonna say.
people like funny stories. So I have a funny story. How would you like to hear about the story about when a husband and wife goes out and the wife nearly knocks out the husband? Would you like to hear that story? Right, this is how it went. So me and Cheryl were walking down the road, you see, right? Me and Cheryl, we always like to have a little mess when we're walking down the road, you know? We're like two teenagers, to be quite honest with you, when we go out, right? And we're always messing with each other, and, I'm playing tricks on her, and, she'd be on her phone, I'd tap her on the shoulder, she thinks someone, all that crap. So Cheryl has a bag in her hand, and she starts hitting me, and she hits me around the belly, right? And I'm pretending to block her, right? And then we get halfway down, and the next of all, whack, straight into the face,
No,
man.
no. You ducked.
No,
You
I
ducked
didn't.
because I was pretending like I was
No, she's lying. I did not duck because I didn't even see a bleeding coming. That's why I didn't duck. Right? Black, bang, straight into the nose. Eyes watered the whole lot. And they said, oh, no, sorry, there I am. I'm a bad husband. Seriously, man, she nearly knocked me out. I was nearly dizzy. I was seeing stars, man. I was seeing stars. Do a live. No, that is not happening, you. What are you trying to do to me? You trying to have me bleeding flat out? Seriously, man. I'm still suffering from it. I think I have to go to the hospital. Yeah, I might need an x-ray.
Well, there's nothing.
I think you cracked me skull. But yeah, it was funny. It was, because I didn't even expect it. It just came out of the blue. Because we normally do. Well, she doesn't normally react when I'm messing with her that way. And then she just got the bag. She just went whack straight into the face. Bang. I was like, ah. And then she realized, because she didn't realize that underneath the bag is very heavy. She thought the whole bag was loose. So when it hit me, I got the bottom part of the bag where it's reinforced and all, like, and bang, straight into the bleeding face.
That's the
All right, here's a live reenactment. Here you go.
It's my art skills.
So I'm assuming that's me,
Yeah.
and that's a bag, and that's Cheryl. But
It's
I
not
don't
the
know.
scale.
But I don't know why Cheryl is taller than me. She's the small one, right? And there's the bag. But that's exactly the way it went straight in the face. There, did you see it? Right?
Steady.
And there, that was me. What did I say?
Ow.
Ow!
And you're seeing birdies.
And I'm seeing birdies.
My mommy's super aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, come here, you. Here's me little buddy. Welcome to the Tardis zone, teddy bears and all. Welcome to the.
Do you want back with Mammy? You want Mammy? You're fine. Come here, little nugget.
Here, sit down. People want to talk to you. Come here. No. Teddy bear. Right, calm. Little donkey, little Teddy on a dusty road. Hey, say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody. Will we sing them a song?
I'm here,
Good night, Michael. Nice to have you on board tonight. I'm going to turn in for the night. Good night, Noel, Cheryl, and Teddy. By the way, Noel, thank you for sticking up for me on Twitter against that toxic pro Jody scum. Good night. No problem, my friend. No problem. Listen, at the end of the day, you're just better off. When they get like that, you're just better off deleting them and blocking them, because they're not going to give up, and they're just going to keep going at you and at you and at you until you actually blow a top. That's what they want. I don't even give them the satisfaction anymore, to be quite honest with you. I wait until I get screenshots of what people say to me all the time, because people send me screenshots, and you can continue to send me the screenshots, because what I'll do is I'll just blur out their names, but I'm able to do a fuck you video to them then, because I'll put their comments up then I'll just slaughter them. It's as simple as that. So yeah, with their names censored. So YouTube, listen to what I said. Their names will be censored. Ignore all the Muppets. Exactly, Paul. Exactly. Paul, you missed. I enjoyed it last night. Yeah, last night's live stream is not up. Because of some things that I said in the live stream, I was advised by my lawyer that I should remove the video. So that's what I did, because apparently you can't go around and say that you're going to actually knock at people's door and do Jay and Silent Bob. And if anybody knows what I mean by that, then you will know what I mean by that. Let me see. Oh, I got someone to talk to, and it's my little doggy Pooh. Ted, everybody thinks that you're the star of this channel. And you know what? It's true. Right, we've got an hour to go, but I might finish early tonight, because I'll tell you why. I obviously did that stream with Tardis today, and it took me literally 45 minutes to get him, because my end was and Hangouts, Google Hangouts is actually officially gone now. There was a thing where it was supposed to be extended, but I went to do, because we were going to originally do our stream on Google Hangouts, and it didn't quite work out as planned. Which is I already see, and you know what? Just I'm being honest. So what was I saying? See, I keep getting.
You were talking about the live stream, or the.
Yeah, so I did the live stream with Tardis, and I'm being honest. I'm just a little bit tired tonight. So I'm gonna finish earlier than I normally do. I'm not finishing right now, but I will be finishing soon, because I'm not. That's why I'm drinking too many energy drinks as well. That's you know what I mean. That's what gets me through these streams, and I have to stop that as well. So I have to start looking after myself a little bit more, you know. So because I have been getting sick these last few weeks, and it's and I haven't been sick since for about 3 years fully. I know I got the flu last year, but that was different. I mean, I haven't been properly sick in a few years, and I don't know what it is. I just think this whole thing is just, it's not just this. So I just, you know, I do a lot, you know, and I need a holiday. What
are you looking at me for?
Because, like, I just need a holiday. I just thought I'd just say it. You just need a holiday. Yeah, Gary. I have you down on the list for Wednesday anyway. So thanks. Yeah, Charlotte, you have Miss Stevens' call. But you will get it. I think he came on second on the stream tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously the UK during the week, me UK listeners get to come on, because obviously, you know, we're a few hours ahead of the States. In some places we're 5 hours, in other places we're 6-7 hours. It all depends. So I know the energy drinks. I know. Look, I do, but here's the thing. Cheryl will tell you. What am I like for me vegetables? What you always complaining about? Vegetables.
Just because all my veggies touch, you put
Yeah.
ridiculous
See, I
amount of
eat a lot of vegetables, and Cheryl complains because Cheryl doesn't like her vegetables to touch each other.
I
Right.
don't want my food to touch.
Right. She doesn't like her. She's a freak. She doesn't like her food to touch. Seriously, and in Ireland, and it's probably the same in England, right? You just shove everything onto the plate, like it's just like piled up. Like especially if you live in England and Ireland, ask anybody that lives in England and Ireland, right? Well, I'm gonna tell you, but in England as well, like Sunday roast. If you go to anybody's house for Sunday roast, it's literally the plate. You get a plate, right, and the plate will be piled up like this. You'll have about 50 bleeding mashed potatoes, right? Then you'll have your roasters, right? Then you have your sprouts, your greens, right? Your peas, carrots, broccoli, whatever you want. Oh, jeez, I love it all, man. Look, and that's one thing I can honestly say. I eat a lot of veggies. And we do eat fish and this and all, but we eat a lot of fish.
Water.
I haven't been now. I will say one thing. I've cut down on the amount of water I used to drink, and I used to drink a lot of water. I should actually. That's one thing. But see, again, tap water, bottled water, I don't trust. I don't trust. Did I say good night to Gary?
Yes,
Yeah, I did.
and,
I just wanted to
yeah.
double check. I just wanted to double
And
check.
that's fine.
And Yvette is gone as well. Okay. Good night, Yvette. I will text me tomorrow. And we'll talk about that other thing. And listen, you get your rest. Talk to you soon. And you and Stephen get a room. Jesus Christ. If you are going to get it on, get it on. Cheryl's face just went. Did you really say that? So, what were you writing to me again? Let's have a look. Oh, Jesus. I drink a gallon of water daily, at least, and eat smaller meals. Yeah. Look, seriously, I used to drink nothing but water. I did. But then I got older and I said, see, we still have fluoride in our water over here, Paul. And I'm a strong believer that fluoride is a killer. And, I've already got it in me toothpaste and all. Now they're starting to phase it out over here, thankfully, but it's still in the water, and I won't drink it. I'll only drink it when I have to. When I get dehydrated. And I won't drink the bottled water either because there's chemicals in that, and people can call me a lunatic all they want. It's true. The plastic bottles, no, don't trust them. So unless I have a reservoir outside me bleeding gaff, yeah, but I heard some places in America now are starting to phase out fluoride in some places. So I don't know. It's just nothing that seems to be safe anymore. So yeah, I also hit the gym 6 days a week. Yeah, I've been saying for years I should go to the gym, but I think I'm at the age now where I really have to start taking that seriously. If I want to stay around, It's not that I've never looked after myself. I played football and I was a security guard as well. And oh my God, that live chat just did something weird. It just rearranged everybody's names.
It happens.
Wow. Wow. I don't know. Maybe I'm flipping out. Yeah. So I mean, look, everything you eat, drink now is full of bleeding chemicals. You have to watch everything. They've added other chemicals though. All right. Yeah, well, fluoride is that comes from chemicals, doesn't it? From bleeding power plants or something. I don't know how they make it. What? No, they do something to the flora. I don't know. There's
You know
some
where they're not getting fluoride in the water? Flint, Michigan.
right. It's yeah. That reminds me of the people at Flint. So I watched that 11-9 as I told you. It's supposed to be about Donald Trump, but it was more about that senator or that governor from bleeding Flint. Where?
Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan. He basically has poisoned them all and gotten away with it. And then the people, which is mainly African American community, President Obama was president at the time. What does that gobshite do in front of them all? They were all looking to him to be a leader, looking to him to help them. And what does he do? He calls out, he pretends to have a cough. Bring us out a glass of water. Oh, the water is great. Water is great. That's what he did, right? So when I hear people saying that President Obama was a great president and he looked after the African American communities, well, you go and speak to the people in Flint, Michigan, right, and ask them, did Obama do anything for them? Because they will tell you that he did fuck all, right? He did fuck all. All this illusion about him being the great president is lies. Lies. He was at war every fucking day that he was in office, right? He added to the fucking national debt. He did a lot of fucking damage to the African community, African American community. He fucking hated them. It's actually ridiculous. It is what's happened there. And well, Paul, you're saying it's not true. It's mostly white American. That's fair enough. But I'm talking about the African American community that was there. That seems to be the one that has suffered the most. I'm not saying that there's white people not in the place, but the majority of people that I've seen in this documentary, and obviously it's probably done for propaganda reasons, maybe, but it seemed to be they were talking to the African American community there. I agree. The entire city has suffered. It's ridiculous, man. The president, they looked to the president to go, and what did he do? He asked them for the same water just to hammer home that, the water's fine. Look, I'm going to prove that I'm going to drink it, but I'm only going to put the water to my lips and pretend to fucking drink it. But I'm basically saying, you're not getting any help, and I'm not going to call a national emergency. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. He uses the dirty water out of the river, right? To give to the people, to drink water to the people. And then the lovely fresh water that they have, they've given it to the factory that produces cars. What's it? The General Motors, right? What a fucking disgrace. And you know what? That's a national emergency what's happening there. Those children are poisoned with lead. Their parents are probably poisoned with lead.
You want to know how you get super rich white people to give money to Flint, Michigan?
Yeah.
You tell them about all the dogs and cats there that don't have any fresh water.
All right. Yeah. But it's ridiculous.
Because they don't care about people at this point.
You're right. Nobody cares anymore. That's the problem. The politicians don't. Let me see. GM has an engine plant that was making engine blocks and they were cracking. GM got their water supply changed, but not the people. It's a damn crime. Politicians are all muppets. I agree. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But the only reason why I'm saying it is because I am sick of people saying, how great President Obama it was. Just because they hate Donald Trump so much, they're just going to say that Obama was great because they hate Donald Trump so much. I'm sorry, but President Obama was not only a bad president, but he was a puppet president as well. Okay, he was also a war criminal. Okay, just remember when he bombed, when he gave permission for the drones to bomb them hospitals and it was covered up, right? Why wasn't that a crime, a war crime, right? Why wasn't the United States held for that? If that was the Russians, President Putin would be held accountable for war crimes, wouldn't he? If it was any other Middle Eastern country, they'd be held up for war crimes. So why wasn't President Obama or the Americans held for war crimes? Them held for war crimes, right? It's a fucking joke. That guy won the fucking Nobel Peace Prize and was at war every day. What hypocrisy, right? And all these camps that they're talking about that they keep blaming Trump on. Remember one thing, Sonny kids, right? It was your precious President Obama that fucking tripled the fucking the people in those fucking places to begin with, right? President Obama was a nice man, a good speaker, well-mannered and very intelligent, but people ignore his actual record. Well, I would disagree with that. I think he was. What? I disagree. I think he's a muppet. I think he was a puppet as well. And the fact that he said he never met no, I'm agreeing with you mostly. Okay. All right. I'm an idiot. I'm not with it tonight. See, this is why my brain needs to shut off for a while. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little under the weather recently. I hope you're doing all right. I'm not too late, man. By the way, I have checked out your new updated intro. If you want to actually, is that on Internet Archive? Can I ask you? And if it is, just let me know so I can actually download it onto me Chromebook, and I'll put it up on YouTube for everybody to see because I think it's worth looking at. It's actually brilliant. No, I haven't got Chris's book yet. I've decided to wait till Wednesday because then it'll be guaranteed to be there. Yeah, I'm actually disappointed because I actually wanted to be through a few chapters now. But you know what? The more I wait for it, the more I want it. JFK wasn't a puppet and got the message in his brain. Yeah, he did. He got it. Yeah, he did. He got that loud and clear, didn't he? That message was spread all over the place. Not yet. I was going to put it up after the stream, but I could put it up now. No. You enjoyed the stream. If I'm not asking you to go, I just thought it was up. But after the stream is fine, mate. And thank you. I really appreciate all the work you've put into it. Seriously, I've had a look at it. And it's absolutely amazing. So I thank you for that. Wait till you see it. I can't wait. Can't wait for you to see it, Sharon. It's actually brilliant. Yeah. I don't think I should be talking about America either. Because I'll be accused, and apparently, because I'm not American, I don't know anything about America and all this. You get all that crap, But at the end of the Eisenhower warned the people, but nobody listened. Yeah, to see that, I watched that, and you know what? He did warn people. He did. He saw it coming. He saw it coming, Paul. He knew this was going to happen, and this is the result. Let's talk about Brexit. Oh, Jesus Christ. We go from one thing to the other. Do you know what? Brexit, Donald Trump, America, right? Hey, right, as far as I'm concerned, right, I'm just go away. Go away. Go away. When you sort your shit out, come back, right? Nobody wants to hear.
Take a breath, put your head in place.
Jokes no pain, me no mind. I know you're only joking.
Oh, you're buffering.
I'm buffering, am I? Oh, apparently I am buffering.
Angered the internet gods.
I angered the internet gods. Yes, I probably did anger YouTube. Yo, YouTube, do me a favor, will you? My old channel there wants to get to 100 subscribers. So could you do me a favor there, buddies? Put me on the trending yoke by accident. Yeah? So my channel can go through the roof. Thank you. Just in case they're listening, you know, you never know. You never know. Apparently, sometimes Cheryl says I look grumpy in my streams. Is that true? Do I look grumpy in my streams sometimes? Right, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I keep getting, oh, Jesus. No, the angry man. Do I be really angry? Even when I go out, right? I notice this, right? Just to tell you a little something funny, right? So every time I go out with Cheryl, right? I'm like, Cheryl, people are staring at me. And she's like, yeah, I know. She goes, yeah, I know. And I go, why? Because you look like a bleeding serial killer. And I'm like, no, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
She says I walk and act like a serial killer.
You do.
I don't know. And then I was kind of gonna ask, like, how do you know what a serial killer is?
I've seen a lot of
Like
Lifetime
that
TV
that
movies.
probably, you know, that popped into my head. Then I was thinking, is Cheryl a serial killer, or was she with a serial killer before? Because she seems to know the signs. No, you ain't a serial killer. I would murder a bowl of cornflakes right now, but
I've watched a lot of episodes of Snapped and stuff.
yeah. Every government will do anything to stay in power. Rant over. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Is Ted a secret serial killer? Yeah, he likes to eat some cornflakes and stuff
He
like
likes
that.
Cheerios.
He likes Cheerios, actually. Ted, do you like Cheerios? Cheerios. Cheerios. Yeah, let's see how many people is watching, because I can't actually see because I have the old
16.
chat. 16? Oh, that's not too bad. 18 people like the stream. If you haven't liked the stream and you like what's being said and you've enjoyed all the calls tonight, please give the video, I should say the stream a like. Also, share the channel, all that. Hit the notification, like buttons, everything. You know what?
One thumbs down.
Of course, we always have the same. Oh, we're losing viewers. Okay. Yeah. That me. Cheryl, come over here for a minute. This makes no sense.
What? Yeah, it does.
No. But I started 10 minutes later.
You start late.
Yeah, but that's
right.
not. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Math is hard.
No, it's not. It's hard for you. It's easy for me
Yeah,
because
that's right.
like I'm a genius. It's not.
It is.
I'm telling you, something's at the resetting in my
It
brain.
is.
Right, what's going on in the chat? Let me Captain Crunch. Oh no, we won't get into that whole Mandela effect thing. Rice Krispies. I like Rice Krispies. We don't have Captain Crunch over here, unless you buy it in the specialist shops. But we do have Cocoa Pops. Or do you call them Cocoa Krispies now?
Because there's something different. Cocoa Pops are different.
Already? No. The Kellogg's used to do Cocoa Pops and they changed the name to Cocoa Krispies.
The Krispies are the rice-looking ones.
Yeah.
The Cocoa Pops are the balls.
No, they're Cocoa Pop Rocks or something they're called. They actually have a name.
He's saying what they're called.
Oh, that's weird, man. Raisin bran. I don't mind I don't mind any of that raisin crap. Fruity Pebbles. That sounds a bit like Fruit Loops. Cocoa Puffs. No, I don't think we have them. We have Sugar Puffs. Weetabix, yeah. I never liked Weetabix. I liked Wheaties though. Never liked Weetabix. Ah, the crabs, they're the ones with the chocolate in them, aren't they? The fucking hazelnut chocolate.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, ah. Do you know what I used to like? The frosted wheat. Is it the frosted Wheaties ones? The frosted ones?
mini meats.
Yeah, the frosted mini wheat. Oh, yeah, I'd see them. I'd go to town on them. Yeah. And the Kellogg's crunchy nut. The nibbly ones. You know the ones I'm talking about? Yeah. I don't like frosted flakes. They call them frosties here as well, yeah.
No, they're called Frosties here, but in America they're Frosted Flakes.
Oh.
Your off-brand here is Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, we
But
have the off-brand.
In America.
Quakers, yeah, we have Quakers here, but again, that's air one is Oglums though, or what's the other one? Flavins, it's called. Golden Ball Nuggets, yeah, we use that. Yeah, we still have them. Granola Crunchy Nut, they're the ones. Granola Crunchy Nut, oh, they're bleeding gorgeous. Oh, and like there's 6 different flavors and every single one of them. In Ireland, what is McDonald's quarter pounder with cheese called? A Royale with cheese. No, it's a quarter pounder with cheese. It's just a quarter pounder with cheese. We have the Big Mac quarter pounder with cheese. Hamburger, cheeseburger.
Tell them the thing that you can't normally get here. That what was it? The double Big Mac or double quarter pounder with cheese. That was a special time only thing.
No, you can get double quarter pounder with cheeses now, but you never used to be able to. Yeah, the only recently start doing double quarter pounders with cheeses, I think. But they're my favourite burger. I'm a McDonald's man. Oh, a Burger King man. Yeah, I prefer Burger King. Actually, when was the last time we actually went into McDonald's?
It's been a while. Marty just joined.
Hey Marty. Marty. Welcome to the chatty. It's called Crunchy Nut Cornflakes, but there is granola version of it. That's the one. That's a perfect way of explaining it. Yes. Granola Shreddies. Granola Frosties. I stopped eating McDonald's in 2017. Yeah, I've never been really a huge fan of McDonald's anyway. I've always had a better, but I prefer making my own burgers, to be quite honest with you. I completely stopped eating red meat in June 2017. What about green meat, says on not 289. Fast food is bad for you. Well, in fairness, though, that's kind of true with everything if you overindulge on it. The problem with people is people are so obsessed with diets. They're so obsessed with either being vegan or vegetarian or whatever it is, or whatever category they want to put themselves in. Whereas all it is eating things in moderation. Portion control. And Cheryl's looking at me like that because she's laughing. It is true, but I don't do it, but we should do it. But that's what it is. I mean, look at the end of the day, it's all great, people, and fair play to you, Paul, for giving up red meat. But I mean, the vitamins and the minerals that you would have got from that red meat now, you probably have to substitute with something else, maybe supplements or something. Whereas, and if you ask any dietitian or anything like that, they actually tell you that you should have some sort of red meat in your diet. It's not a bad thing. It's all about portion control, which you seem to do well. I mean, fair enough. You want to give up the red meat, that's fine. I'm being honest with you. I'm not. I love me red meat. I love me chicken as well. Me poultry, obviously. Chicken is poultry. I love me fish. I love me horse, me reindeer, me Bambi, me dog. Oh, sorry, we don't eat dog here. Only in the Chinese shops over here. The dog. Yeah, a couple of places got chopped, closed down. I mean, chopped, got got closed down. Rat is a good. Actually, rat seems to be a very good choice for curry shops over here. When they close them down, we find out that they've been selling rat to people. Or pigeon seems to go down well as well. They actually pass pigeon off as pork, which is weird. Shark is very tasty. Nice. I was only messing about those other animals, by the way. So just in case anybody thinks I'm being serious, when I say things like that, I'm only joking. I think everybody knows that I am now. Frogs are tasty good. I like frogs' legs. Snails are lovely as well. I actually tried to get snails first. Did we get the snails that time? Remember we seen them in Little? I wanted to get the snail. Oh, I'm gonna get them for.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them garlic snails, right? Do you know what? Actually, do you know what we'll do? Because we've been watching a lot of React channels, where people get sent stuff and all, and they try these different foods and stuff. So I might do it with Cheryl because there's a lot of food that she hasn't tasted. I might get her plain snails just to try a bit of rabbit without her knowing, because she'll freak out if she finds out that she's eating a rabbit and stuff like that. Because I guarantee you, here's the thing, right? People like that, like Cheryl, that, I wouldn't eat rabbit and all, right? But here's the thing. If you put it in a pot and you didn't tell anybody, right, and you did a rabbit stew, you didn't even have to you didn't tell them what it was. They'd eat it. It's a psychological thing, you see. That's what it is. When you hear rabbit, you think of the cute bunny rabbit that's running around in the field.
But it would be ignorant to force somebody to eat something they didn't want to eat by tricking them.
I'm not saying I'll trick you. I'm just saying it's a psychological thing. If you didn't know it was rabbit, but you didn't even ask, but nobody knew that you didn't like eating rabbit, and they just gave it to you, right? And you ate, and you said, oh, that's lovely. And then the person said to you, oh yeah, that was a nice bit of rabbit stew, right?
I would never eat meat without asking what it is.
Get away. Some people do. You're different. Yeah, McDonald's was caught using horse meat. Yes, they were. And pink gunge in the US. Yeah. Tesco got found out putting drugs in ice cream tubs as well. Jesus Christ, man. We're not eating Tesco ice cream anymore.
We're going to Tesco and putting drugs.
Right, we're not eating Tesco ice cream again. Frogs' legs are great. They taste exactly like chicken. They look like tiny chicken wings. My former boyfriend gave me Dear Me and never told me. Paul says, thing is, they look dark green, but they taste exactly like chicken. Rabbit tastes like chicken. I like rabbit. I have to say I do. I like a rabbit stew. And I like lamb stews as well. I don't think there's something right. Look, I mean, if people don't like eating animals, that's fine, fair enough. But why would they put on the earth? They weren't just put on the earth first to be all, coexist. If you believe in God, then He put animals and fruit on trees for us to eat. So that's the way I'm looking at it. I'll take the religious route down this way, right? And you even hear that Jesus apparently gave people fishes, so He had no problem killing fishes. I like duck. It's very oily. Yeah, you put duck in a roasting tray. No oil. You don't even need any oil with feckin' duck. Deer meat tastes like beef. I don't eat it anymore, but it was good. And Cheryl is saying good night to everybody. Me beautiful wife. Boston baked beans made with molasses, Worcester sauce, smoked paprika, tomatoes, black pepper, ginger, lemon juice, etc., and served with twice cold cooked chips, fried, tossed in paprika rub. Wow, that actually sounds nice. It's a couple of years back, and I don't know the full story of it, but it came out that in Tesco's there were some drugs in their ice cream or ice lollies. That is mad. That is mad. I only bake fish and never fry. I'm the same as you, Paul. I actually bake my fish as well. It's much better because, and I always, but we got some lovely, beautiful rainbow trout a few months back, and it was, just caught fresh. Brought it home. I had to gut it myself. All that. That's the one thing I hate doing. Descale the fish and everything, right? And then I got me yak together. A couple of slices of lemon, a bit of dill, garlic for me because I obviously love garlic. Bit of olive oil, and obviously did Cheryl's a bit different. She can't have the garlic and stuff like that. Whacked it under the old in the oven. Oh, absolute beautiful. Sea bass is lovely. We had sea bass as well. And we got some lovely mackerel as well at one time. See, Ireland is great. Obviously, being an island, it's great. You can get fresh fish almost anywhere. I've ate every fish that there is nearly to eat. Well, every fish in Ireland that there is to eat: trout, salmon, obviously, plaice, bit of whiting, you know, obviously sea bass, a rainbow trout is fucking. Oh Jesus Christ, man! I've never tasted such a nice fish. Americans doesn't have prawns, but they are good. When I go to Europe, I always get prawns. Cheryl can tell you a story about the prawns bleeding here. She absolutely loves it. Loves it. Cheryl doesn't eat curries, right? But she'll go and she'll buy a prawn curry because the prawn. Seriously, the prawns in her curry huge. That size, man. They're big, huge things, man. Yeah, we do redfish here as well. Love redfish as well. We do a lot of smoked fish. But it's me and Cheryl. I'm like you, Paul. We eat a lot of sushi. Probably eat a bit fucking too much now. But Cheryl loves our sushi, so we go and try eat as much sushi as we can. But we've been eating sushi quite a lot. Yeah, sushi is raw fish. Yeah, sushi is raw fish, but it's not all sushi. There's different type. Look, even though I'm a chef, I never dealt in many Asian cuisines. So Cheryl that's the one good thing about being married to Cheryl. Cheryl has.
That's the one good thing about being married to Cheryl.
Oh, that's one of the good things about being married to Cheryl. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
Come on, Ted.
Where are you going?
I'm just going in the room for a bit.
Okay.
I thought you were finishing up.
I am. I'm gonna finish up now. I'm just talking. Yeah. Sushi is awesome. Get it fresh only though. Yeah, we went to a proper sushi restaurant here in Ireland, and Cheryl, we were there, and Cheryl says, "I go here. Listen, I'm not very familiar with all the different things, but you see, yeah, the calamari rings. Yeah, did I eat them? I did like them, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah. See, here's the thing. Cheryl, I wouldn't know what to order, so Cheryl orders the things that she thinks I will like and the things that she likes. And seriously, I remember the first time we went for sushi, and it was like the bill was something, the 100 and something euro. I was like, holy shit.
You said you were going to eat one.
Holy shit. And you know what, right? They brought over this little tiny thing, and I thought, oh, that's nice. I know, but I was like, that's nice, right? And then the chef just kept coming out. No, the waiter just kept coming out and putting more stuff on the table, right? And I was like, while I was eating, I was looking at the table, and the table she just ordered a shaw. Man, we got eel as well. We got some lovely eel. I got some lovely bleeding soup. Oh, man, seriously now, look, I as a chef, I'm kind of ashamed that I never really branched into that sort of cuisine, because I mean it's I do love Asian food, but it's like a whole new experience for me. But Jesus Christ, man, I love sushi, and you know what? I'd eat it every day. I don't know if you could eat it every day though. Could you really eat sushi every day and get away with that? I don't know. Ah, the wasabi. Jesus Christ, man. Now, obviously, when we went to the real restaurant, we got proper wasabi, but you only get a tiny little bit because it's obviously expensive, right? But they also have even the fake wasabi. Come here. I love it. Love it. Oh, bleeding gorgeous. I love it. I love sushi. Seriously, I've been converted, right? Because I am a stubborn Irishman, right? In Ireland, their ideas of dinners are cuddles, stews, Sunday roasts, fish and chips, and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I have, as a chef, I have tried weird stuff. Trust me, I have. I love me haggis as well from Scotland. Lovely. I have tried. It's just when it's come to Asian cuisine, when you see all the programs, it's, yeah, when I see things on sticks and all that was my thought, but I have to say I love sushi. And we wanted to even go for sushi last week and we couldn't find it. And we wanted to go to try a different place, but we couldn't find one. So seems that we didn't go last week. We'll probably end up going for sushi this week. I'll take a few photographs if we do. And I'll show you the kind of stuff that we get. But yeah, I do love the squid. Look, I just love fish. Fish, seafood is just absolute. Look, I haven't tried every single. None of us have, but seafood. Come on, even hake, chicken in the ocean, as it's called. I love hake. Um, we've got some lovely, lovely trout, obviously over here in Ireland, and we're famous, obviously, for our salmon. Irish salmon. Is highly sought of. So yeah, geez, this became a bit of a foodie show near the end, didn't it? Yeah. Do you know what I might do? I'm being honest with you because I do cook a lot. I might try and go out there. One of these chances to go out and try these weird foods. I might go out and see if there's any weird foods out there that I could bring home and actually do a reaction video. Actually see me eating this shit live. I'll see what it's like. I'll try. I'm not trying that fermented bleeding fish stuff in the can. Oh Jesus! Every video I see of that, they're all bleeding, getting sick all over the place. Right, listen, folks. Thanks for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I see that there's 17 of you that have stayed for the whole stream. So I want to thank you all. If you haven't liked the live stream, please do. If you haven't obviously subscribed to the channel, please do. And also, if you want to help this channel out, remember, as I said earlier on, now it's a little bit cheeky, but if you're going off somewhere else and you're watching a stream and you happen to do a super chat, you have to read out the super chat. I know I'm kind of pulling a fast one here, but I see other YouTubers asking for help all the time, and I never really do. I'm not going to lie and say I haven't asked for a shout out here or there. Like I have, because obviously that's how you get your channel recognized. But I'm not one for asking all the time. But with the way YouTube has gone and the way things have been going lately, all the help that I can. I love Italian food, Paul. I mean, me and you could obviously talk about talk about food all night, man. What you call it? So, yeah. I just love food. I have to stop. German chocolate as well. Yeah, I haven't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't really tasted much German chocolate. And I'm not. I've been very good. I've laid off the chocolate these last couple of months, so I'm proud of that. I can watch food prep shows. I love cooking new foods. I'm the same as you, Paul. If I hadn't got knocked down twice, which happened to me, I'd still be working in the kitchen right now. I'd probably own my own business right now. But you know, I'm not these type of people. I used to be like, you know, what would my life have turned out like if I hadn't had those accidents? But you can't think like that anymore, you know. And I used to feel sorry for myself all the time. But you know, life goes on. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Um, that's why I don't believe, you know, when people say, "Oh, God has a plan for you" and all this. I don't believe in all that shit. So God wanted me to get a smack of a car, so I couldn't do the thing that I loved the most. I don't believe in all that. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I love food. I love food shows. Um, I watch them all. I'm a big fan of Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, you know, it's not the ones where he's shouting all the time, but he does actually do cookery shows. He did one a few years back with his family, which was very good. Yeah, I like Jamie Oliver as well. I used to like him, but he's got a bit of an idiot. Um, Yeah, it's a cheese. I think it's banned. It's got, yeah, you're right. It's full of bugs and fungus and all, and it actually they leave it outside, and what happens is they let flies land on it, and they let the flies lay their eggs in it, and then what happens is yeah, it's a delicacy. It's banned in most EU countries. Believe it or not, unknown 289. That cheese. I forget the name of it, but it's banned in most EU countries because it wouldn't pass any EU laws because it's got live fungus and maggots in it. That's where it gets its taste from. So yeah, I like the cooking show with the son of Michelin 4-star chef. Yeah, Michelin star chefs. Jesus, that was my goal. It was to be a Michelin star chef. Yeah. Ah, well. Oh, Jesus. I just had a little moment of nostalgia there. Yeah. It's not that I can't cook. I can still cook. The problem is that I can't stay standing. Even if I move around, I have to sit down after a while. Um, it's actually quite annoying. Yeah, they eat some weird stuff in some countries. It was on BBC America. He was a 4-star chef, and so was his dad, Michael something or other. All right, I'll check it out. But I might try that ant chocolate. Yeah, chocolate covered ants. I've had some chocolate covered ants. Are lovely. Yeah, yeah, we know. Yeah, we don't want to talk about what China does. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah. Right, listen, folks, I'm gonna go. So don't forget to catch me live conversation. Well, me pre-record conversation, me interview conversation with Tardis Films. We talk a little about Spider-Man. We delve into a little bit of Star Wars, Batman, Robert Patterson. Just basically, we just talk about all the things that are happening. Also, then he gives me an update on the channel rebrand as such and the reasons behind it, and stuff like that. Over the next couple of days, I'm hoping to do more chats with the way I did with Tardis. They'll go for about an hour and 15 minutes each. So if anybody is interested on coming on for an interview, let me know. We will do a pre-record if you would like to come on for an interview. Now, I do have other people that have agreed to do it. The only reason why I'm asking for names now is so that I know how many I have in the list to work with. So if you are interested in that, please let me know. And don't forget to watch, obviously, the video tomorrow. I think you will like it. I have to say, it was a very relaxing conversation. Yeah, I think a lot of you will enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you're still subscribed, and make sure your notification bell is still pressed if you're still watching me videos, obviously. So yeah, snails, well, they put so much garlic in snails you can't really taste them, but they kind of got a bit of an earthy taste, I would say. That's what I would say personally. I like escargot. I can never say it right. I like them. I like snails. Some people say that's foil, but you eat winkles as well. And how do winkles come along? Shit. Yes, human feces. So listen, good night all, and hope you all join me on Wednesday. Until then, stay safe. And all that, and just don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is I don't know what I'm going to do right now. Well, hold on now. Let me see. I don't know what's going on. I just seem to be getting a string of messages, and I can't figure it out, like what they're trying to say to me. I mean, I'm in the middle of a live stream. I've said about 3 or 4 times now. Right, listen, I'm gonna go anyway. Oh God, Jesus. Don't forget to, as I said, like the live stream and all that. And I will talk to you on Wednesday. Don't forget the video, and also I will have other Doctor Who videos up as well. Hopefully, I'll have the new intro by unknown 289, so I can put it in with me new. I'll probably have another Doctor Who video tomorrow as well at some stage. We'll put up a few slideshow videos. So I hope you have enjoyed yourselves tonight. I certainly have. I'd like to thank all my moderators as usual. Obviously, like, you've had less work to do now because, like, obviously nobody seems to be coming anywhere near us. So that's great. So I want to thank you all for that. Again, Unknown 289, thank you for the great intro. And thank you to all my callers tonight. Some great points made, and look forward to seeing you all again on Wednesday. Good night, God bless, and stay safe. Bye.